Welcome, students. Let us solve today third problem in case of flexible budget. So, students, this particular problem has appeared for 2013, 2017 and 2011 question paper. Prepare a flexible budget from the following data. Capacity, it's 50%, volume, it's 10,000 units. It means at 50% production capacity, the total units manufactured is 10,000. So for 50% it's 10,000, then for 100% it will be 20,000. So 100% 20,000, 50% 10,000. This is only for the purpose of your information I'm telling you, students. Selling price per unit currently is 200. Material it's 100, labor it's 30. Factory overhead it's 30 rupees. Of course, it's everything is per unit. The figures say so. Out of 30 rupee, 12 rupees fixed. Out of 30, if 12 rupee is fixed, then remaining 18 rupee will be variable. Administration overhead is 20 rupees. Out of 20 rupee, 10 rupees fixed, then remaining 10 rupees variable. At 60% capacity, material cost per unit increased by 2% and selling price per unit falls by 2%. So currently the industry manufactures 50% capacity. So if they increase the capacity by 60%, the material cost per unit will increase by 2%. That's 100 rupees a material we have in point number D. 100 plus 2%, we get 102. And selling price per unit falls by 2%. So selling price in point number C is 200. 200 minus 2%, you get 196. So conclusion, at 60%, material will be 102, selling price will be 196. At 80% capacity, material cost per unit increase by 5% and selling price per unit falls by 5%. So at 80%, the material price once again change 5% more. So in point number D, we have material 100 plus 5%, you get 105. And selling price, it's 200 minus 5%, you get 190. So conclusion, students, in point number H, at 60% material is 102 and selling price is 196. At 80% capacity, material is 105, that's 100 plus 5%, 105, and selling price will be 190. Estimate the profit at 60% and 80% capacity. It means you need to prepare a flexible budget at 60% and 80%. So let us look into small working notes, students. Factory overhead, total it's 30 rupees, 12 rupees fixed, 18 rupees variable. As I explained before, fixed consider total, variable consider per unit. So fixed is 12 into 10,000 units is 1,20,000. Variable cost is 18 rupees. Administration overhead fixed cost is 10 into 10,000 units. You get 1 lakh, variable 10 rupee. Total AOH is 20. Out of that, 10 is fixed, 10 is variable. Now calculation of units. At 50%, it's 10,000. This is the information given in the question. For 50%, it's 10,000. For 60%, how much? 80%, how much? For at 50%, it's 10,000. Then at 60%, it's 12,000. At 80%, it's 16,000. Hope you apply the simple question. For 50%, it's 10,000. For 60%, how much? For 50%, it's 10,000. Then at 80%, it's how much? So apply that equation, you get the answer of 12,000 and 16,000 units. So students, kindly look at the flexible budget. We need to prepare at 12,000 units, and then at 16,000 units. 12,000 units 60% and 16,000 units 80%. The yellow highlighted is variable cost per unit. Green highlighted is a fixed cost total. Material price at 60% is 102. Then at 16,000 is 105. I repeat, material cost at 12,000 it's 102, and at 16,000 it's 105. Any doubts, kindly refer to the previous slide. Labor cost at 12,000 units is 30, and 16,000 units is also 30, because we don't have any adjustment as such. Only material and selling prices are changing. So 102 into 12,000 you get 12,24,000. 30 into 12,000 you get 3,60,000. So you get a prime cost 15,84,000 and 132. Similarly, you can try for 16,000. Add FOH. FOH fixed cost 12,000. Working note number 1. So 1,20,000 divided by 12,000 you get 10 rupee. Variable cost it's 18 rupee into 12,000 you get 2,16,000. Fixed cost for 16,000 will be fixed 1,20,000 divided by 16,000 7.5. Variable cost 18 rupees into 16,000 you get 2,88,000. Variable look into per unit, fixed look into total. So you get a factory cost 19,20,000, 25,68,000. Add administration overhead fixed. Working note number 2. 1 lakh at 12,000, 1 lakh at 16,000, because it will remain fixed. 1 lakh divided by 12,000 8.33. 1 lakh divided by 16,000 is 6.25. Then variable cost 10 rupees into 12,000 you get 1,20,000. 10 rupee into 16,000 it's 1,60,000. If you total you get cost of production. The same can be called as cost of goods sold. The same can be called as total cost. Then keep the profit pending. Calculate the sales at 60% it's 196 into 12,000 23,52,000. At 80% it's 190 rupee into 16,000 30,40,000. Sorry, 30,40,000. How you got this 1,96,000 and how you got 196 and 190? You can just look into the question explanation in the previous slide. So the difference between the sales and the total cost, you get a profit. Okay, try the problem, students. Any doubts, please contact me. Thank you.